On the occasion of the death of the former President of the Republic, the Mujahid or war veteran Abdulaziz Bouteflika, the President of the Republic Abdelmajid Tebboune has decided to fly the flag at half-mast for 3 days, starting from Saturday and throughout the entire national territory, according to a press release from the Presidency of the Republic. Born on March 2nd, 1937, Abdulaziz Bouteflika militated very early for the national cause. He finished his high school studies after having joined the National Liberation Army in 1956. He was in charge of a double mission as a Controller General of the 5th Province in 1957 and 1958, and in 1960 as an ALN officer. He was assigned to the southern borders of the country to command the Mali front. In 1962, only 25 years old, he was appointed deputy to the Constituent Assembly as Youth, Sports and Tourism Minister of the first government of independent Algeria. He was appointed as a Minister of Foreign Affairs and led the diplomatic action of Algeria until 1979, under the leadership of the former president, the late Houari Boumediene. The same year, he was unanimously elected president of the 29th session of the United Nations General Assembly in 1974. Bouteflika obtained the ban by the community of the South African regime for its anti-apartheid policy. On April 15, 1999, he was elected President of the Republic. As soon as Bouteflika took office, initiated the process of civil harmony, and that through the so-called National Reconciliation Policy. Having run for 5 successive terms, the deceased was forced to step down from office on February 22, 2019, following a popular movement that refused the 5th term. It's worth recalling that the late will be buried tomorrow in the Alia Cemetery.
With a production capacity of 10,000 cubic meters per day, the water desalination station in the municipality of Ain Binyan in Algiers has finally been put into service as part of the emergency program drawn up to remedy the water shortages in the capital. Furthermore, the Raya wastewater treatment plant has also been commissioned with a treatment capacity of 75,000 cubic meters per day, which will enable Algiers province to increase its use of desalinated water and groundwater to 95%.
This station can supply up to 720,000 inhabitants. We proceeded to the purification of wastewater, a process which is done in several stages, namely pre-treatment, biological treatment, and the 3rd stage is intended for irrigation.
In the new town of Sidi Abdallah, the construction work for the wastewater treatment plant has started, which will allow its treatment in the new city and the neighboring towns.
201 new confirmed cases of coronavirus and 11 new deaths were recorded during the last 24 hours in Algeria, while 177 people have recovered and have been discharged. This was announced by the Health Ministry. Going back to normal life, a wish that can only be realized through the citizens' awareness of the COVID-19 vaccine. Civil defense units were mobilized in several districts of the capital, namely in the commune of Bertuta, where the inhabitants seek to reach the herd immunity in order to reduce the risk of being contaminated by heading to vaccination centers. Several citizens highlighted the importance of the vaccine, calling on others to protect themselves and their families. Therefore, all the human and material conditions have been put at the disposal of citizens.
The doctors and nurses of civil defense have vaccinated more than 6,000 people, with an average of 70 to 100 people per day.
It is worth recalling that the vaccine remains one of the most important means to curb the spread of the virus.
In the province of Tizi Ouzou, and more precisely in the village of Ait Hadda, in the municipality of Akbil, men, women and children of all ages are working together to make their village even more beautiful than it used to be after the terrible fires which ravaged the region. Professional painters as well as craftsmen drew beautiful paintings in every corner of their village to restore the former colorful environment while waiting for trees and plants to become green again.
We are planting trees and flowers to make our village beautiful because everything has been burned by the fires.
This operation has been launched a few days ago and has been backed by all the villagers. The first leg of the game due to oppose Algeria to Niger as part of the 2022 World Cup qualifiers will be held on Friday, October 8, 2021 at 5 p.m. at the Mustafa Chaker Stadium in the province of Blida.